bunch of videos of cops attacking protesters, peaceful protesters.
Listen to this. This is the number.
You mean I'm informed and educated?
You're not, though.
Yes, I am.
Jealousy, a deep-seated hate that, you know, black people exude greatness. Black people are the great inventors.
And the fear of that. So we see black women and we see how strong you are. We see you coming together as a community. We see you supporting each other.
So a young white girl has done something that has got the internet talking, like standing on her ground, supporting and defending black people against her parent is just something that you can never think of. I just love the energy and the way she's basically, and she's like, she knows what she's talking about. It's not like she doesn't even know what she's talking about. Sometimes you think about it, like you ask, what have black people done to white people that they hate us so much? Like they've indoctrinated their own kids, but this one didn't work. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go into the video. Watch this kid and also other videos that I have for you. Come back and let's talk.
Do you know how many
I actually, no, shut up.
No.
Can you shut your mouth for a minute?
No.
Because I actually work in the ghetto. I see the people.
Do you know why they're in that
I
position?
see these people.
Do you understand the systematic
They
and
get all
historical
kinds
reason
of
for why they're in
chances
that
and
position?
They don't care. All they want to do is be ghetto.
No.
Yes, there's some that
No.
don't, and there's good people.
No.
And then there's most of them just want to suck off the system or do something bad like drugs or gangs. And that's all they
They
care
have
about.
been oppressed. They have
It
not been
doesn't
given
matter.
the
They
same
get the
opportunities
chances.
you have
Yes,
had.
they do, and there's plenty of black people.
No, they
There's
don't,
plenty of-
Dad.
there's plenty of
And you not
minorities.
recognizing that as an issue is the reason why it's still continuing today.
I see them all over. There's all kinds of successful people that are of color. It doesn't matter what color, brown, white.
But it's a lot
orange,
harder for
yellow.
them to get to that
It doesn't
position.
matter. When they do, they're fine. But there's always filthy animals. And that
You're calling people of color black
No.
animals. You're calling them animals.
I'm talking. You didn't
Are
let me
you
finish.
kidding me?
You didn't let me finish.
That's not okay.
talking about the
No matter what, that's not okay. No matter what, it's not
is
okay.
okay.
Racism is not okay. Why do you think that racism is okay?
All right,
Oh, that's mine.
Billy, I'm gonna look at.
mine.
No, I'm looking at
That's
statistics
my
right
medal. I
now.
gotta get a necklace.
Your statistics can be warped. Statistics can be warped. You want me to show you videos?
So why are my?
Do you want me to show you videos of cops? I will do
why
it.
is statistics wrong?
Because they can be warped. I'm not giving statistics right now. They can be warped. Personal experiences can't.
No, because this is actually putting it into play. When you
Wearing it?
Do I need to show you a bunch of videos of cops attacking protesters, peaceful
All you do
protesters?
is watch that
listen
shit.
to this. This is the number.
You mean I'm informed and educated?
You're not though.
Yes, I
You're
am.
one-sided informed.
Mom, I was watching political stuff and you said to turn that off because you don't want to hear about it.
Because
That
I'm
means that
sick
I
of
am
hearing it.
educated on it and
sick
you
of
are not.
hearing it. I'm sick of hearing it.
The fact that you can have that ignorance,
Really, I'm-
ignorance for the majority is bliss.
Okay, so-
Ignorance for the minority
So I'm
is
looking at statistics
destruction.
that are wrong. This is just pure wrong information out there.
Just give me the statistic.
In 2017, 457 white people were shot to death by the police in the United States.
Okay.
223 were black.
76% of the population is white. 13% is black.
I
If-
get that.
If they were being killed at the exact same rate by police officers, the rate of black people being killed would be 8.9. But it's not. It's 24%. The rate of white people being killed should be about where it is. So they're being killed at a higher rate. There is more white people, meaning that the amount of people killed by cops who are white would be higher.
The reaction of the person. I'm not saying
Because they're
I'm
tired.
not saying it's
They're tired
right.
of being treated
I'm
that
not
way.
saying it's right.
Good.
But if they started teaching them that this is the world that we live in, you don't want to be killed. Why do you think your friend's father taught him that?
So that his black son doesn't end up dead like Tamir Rice.
Because he doesn't want him to grow up with a chip on his shoulder that
He doesn't
no
want his
police
black son to end up dead.
Exactly.
That's not okay. Why do you think that's okay?
Because
Why is it something that you're okay with? Why is that
I'm
a
not-
reality that you're
who's
okay
saying
with?
I'm okay with it.
But you are.
No, I'm not. I'm
So
saying
stand against it. So stand against it. If you're not okay with it, so stand
You wanna know
against
when I'll
it.
stand against it? When the black people in the ghetto stop carrying an illegal weapon. When the black people in the ghetto stop murdering each other.
I'll start caring about cops when they stop killing black people.
I'll start caring about black people when they stop killing cops.
So this lady asks, this black lady, are white women really that scared of black women? And I'm going to say yes. And this is my opinion as a white woman who is 53 years old and has lived in the South in Georgia in my entire life. But it's not being scared, but it's a fear. And it's not a physical fear. It is the mental fear. It is what we see in you and what we see you doing and how it challenges us and the fear of that. So we see black women and we see how strong you are. We see you coming together as a community. We see you supporting each other. We see you supporting your community, supporting your families, supporting your children, going out and fighting for your rights, being authentic in your race and in your femininity. Anyway. And we're jealous. I think we're jealous because we would love to be that, I think, and we don't know how to break out of the indoctrination that we have been suppressed by our entire lives. And I'm not giving white women a pass, don't get me wrong, but I know I and most women have been told, white women have been told our entire lives, be quiet, know your place, be a good girl, don't rock the boat, don't be too much. And when you are any of those things, you are ostracized because you have rocked their boat. And that is what black women are. You rock our boat, our mental boat, because you challenge us to look at how we are deficient and not living in our truth, and it makes us uncomfortable. And people don't like to be uncomfortable, and it makes us start to question ourselves, and people don't like to question themselves. We would rather live in our little bubble of white supremacy and what we know and comfortableness. I know that's not a word. Than a lot of people would, white women would, rather than challenge themselves to grow and know more, because it's easy. Doing the work is hard. It's really hard. I've been doing the work the past several years, and it's hard. It is hard admitting some truths about yourself and some truths about yourself as a white woman. So yeah, I think that white women are scared of black women because you challenge us in that way, and a lot of us don't like it. And that's why we fear you. It's because we fear what you make us face.
Why do white people hate black people so much? I have been in situations where I've been surrounded by nothing but white people, and this conversation has come up. The race conversation has come up, and no one ever has an actual reason as to why they hate black people. There's always these, oh, black on black crime, oh, they're lazy, oh, they're this. But it's not actually, there's no legitimacy behind their reasoning. It's just shit that they've heard and they're regurgitating. And so, long story short, it really comes down to there is no reason. It's a deep-seated jealousy, a deep-seated hate that, black people exude greatness. Black people are the great inventors. Black people are the beginning of the human race, the Eve gene. And white people have worked so hard to erase the history and erase the greatness of the black race, down to even when things are invented, the majority of things that are invented were invented by a black person. But yet the white race has actually erased the original inventor from history and have put their names on things that they had no business putting their names on.
Throughout my professional life, I've observed 5 ways that white people alienate black people in the office. My name's Curious Ben. I'm your Caucasity coach. Let me explain. 1, they accidentally leave them out of emails. I've seen this happen so many times, this sociopathic type of accident that allows white people to have the upper hand on information that they share with each other while not including their black co-workers. Number 2, they develop leadership teams that don't include any black people. If your leadership team doesn't include any black people, how are you truly going to represent all your employees with your leadership vision and communication? Number 3, they create cliques that don't include any of their black co-workers and then have the goddamn caucasity to say, why do all the black people eat together? Number 4, they hire and promote people that they're comfortable with, people with similar communication styles, and this means either white people or black people who are able to navigate whiteness without upsetting the white people's comfort. And number 5, they create such a toxic environment for black employees that black employees quit and move on. So white people, if you're really serious about creating workplaces that represent the communities you live in, you're going to have to tackle these 5 ways that you're currently alienating black people in the workplace. I hope this helps.
This man said something that many white people were afraid to say. After he spoke, many even admitted that what he said was the truth. Watch the full video and share your thoughts. Do you agree with his view?
I love black people. I just favor them. I like them. I have my whole life. When I was a young white boy, I used to wish that I was a black person. I used to wish that I would wake up a black person. My girlfriend is black. She will be my wife, so my wife will be black, and my children will be black, and I like that. I think black people are one of the coolest people on all the earth. I think they've taken such struggle and turned it into beauty and art like they do with everything. I think they're exactly part of what it takes to make America as great as it is, and we owe black people much more love and support than we give them. Notice how I didn't say anything negative against white people? I assure you they will still come to this post and be angry. But don't worry, they're not racist.
The response to that video says a lot. Many people, including white viewers, agreed with what the man said about black people being kind, loving, and welcoming. That challenges the negative stereotypes that have been repeated for generations. The truth is, many black people have faced racism and discrimination for a very long time. Those experiences have shaped how society often portrays them. If you only believe the stereotypes and never get to know black people personally, it is easy to form the wrong impression.
Ever since I made my video talking about how white men objectify black men, I've had hundreds of people duet my video. Specifically black men that have gone online and started sharing all of the times that they have been groped, harassed, or had people walk up to them and proposition them for sex. Whether it's an older white woman who's groping them, or it's a white husband who walks up to them and offers money to sleep with their wife. This is obviously a very dehumanizing and gross practice. And I think that the comments saying, oh, I wish this would happen to me, I wish this would happen to me, it's genuinely part of the reason why people view people of color as objects. White people in particular have always seen black men as things that they can use at their disposal, or at whatever whim that they have, that they can use black men to sexually satisfy their desires. And it's completely disgusting and dehumanizing because it denies them both autonomy and agency. If you don't believe me, literally just check at all of the things, all of the stitches, all the duets. Just search up black men being propositioned on TikTok and you'll hear all of the stories of this happening. It's not just happening abroad, it's happening at nightclubs across the US every day. Keep your hands to yourself. Always ask for fucking permission before you touch anyone. Thank you.
Oh, I do think that white people are absolutely jealous of black people, specifically with the community, and also with like fashion and music and everything else that is appropriated. But by design of what whiteness is, it inherently lacks community. And I think we're absolutely jealous of that. And I've heard biracial people say that they do see that difference in their own families. Because in addition to European cultures being more individualistic than cultures from Africa, South America, and indigenous North American cultures, the invention of whiteness in America erased a lot of ties to actual culture. So when I say like white people, black community, I'm not talking about like Polish people or German people or Irish people. As I explain in my book, I just wrote the intro and I'm working on the conclusion today. Y'all keep me in your prayers. In the course of human history, white is a relatively new term. As we discussed in the introduction to this book, white is a North American term emerging from the 1600s as a term to justify the enslavement of Africans and squelch revolts from poor Europeans and indentured servants. Before this term, Europeans would identify with their nationalities. The Irish, Italians, Germans, French are all very different cultures. Thus, there is not the same communal tie to whiteness as there is for people from other communities. Further, since white was created to be a divider, a separator, it is not a happy identity. It is not something people want to admit they relate to. It doesn't have a rich, healthy history. Speaking as a white American who has conducted national level research on white Americans, we tend to say things like we have German, Irish, Italian, etc. ancestry, even if we have never been to those places. This is because all white Americans have ties to immigration, and because these identities are actual cultures, they do not have roots only in oppression. Now, we know who started colonization, right? So this is the book I'm trying to finish by Monday and send to the editor. There's a free chapter in my bio if you're interested on one of the unwritten rules of work. The book is predominantly about class, but I talk about 3 other identities that you can't talk about class without talking about these other identities, and race is absolutely one of them.
White people, check out this video real quick.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
This is from South Carolina's game yesterday in Texas. The South Carolina player had just scored a touchdown and was walking through the tunnel when the Texas Ranger intentionally shoulder barges him and his teammate. This video is such a great example of whiteness and control culture for the following 3 reasons. 1, it shows how we as white people get our feelings hurt so easily when black people are just out there performing magic. 2, it shows how willing we are to use any authority we may have to engage in violence when we see black excellence. 3, it demonstrates that when we engage in this violence, we then try to blame the person that we've hurt for causing the violence in the first place. White people, as always, we need to be doing much better. I hope this helps.
You see the way this little girl just stood on her ground, speaking to her parent like, bro, the dad started this and the mom continued, and it's so sad. They are brainwashed. Clearly, they are brainwashed. Whatever the child is even saying, they don't want to even agree. But I love the fact that the child did not listen to the parent or did not follow the footsteps of the parent, because, bro, you could hear the hatred within their voice, the way they hate black people. And this kid did not make it obvious that she's even recording them. But clearly, God, what have we done as black people? What have we done? What have we done? But as you heard from the other lady, she said it's not about anything. It's just about the support, the way black people just support themselves, fight for their rights, basically do everything together. They form a community. These are the things that they hate. They just don't want to see the progress. The last time I shared a video here of a white woman also explaining the reason why they hate black people so much. And you could see that it is not about anything. She spoke about black success. That's what they don't want to see. Black success. That's why, listen, if you are African and you support this division, or you are black American or these FBAs and you support this division between black people, you are basically doing the job of these white people for them. Because listen, one thing they don't want to see us do is to unite as a people. And now as we speak, we have black Americans, we have Haitians, we have whatever. Listen, even in their minds, they see all of us as one. They've already united us in their minds. So why are we dividing ourselves? Like, bro, why are we dividing ourselves? Like, for what purpose? I will say this again. If you're a black American FBA, you guys should stop all these things. What we need right now is unity, and that's what they are afraid of. That's what they are afraid of, and I'm hoping and praying that one day we are going to have that, and I'm telling you, it will be scary for them. It will be scary for them. Thank you so much for watching.